So I'll take that off screen. Now let's actually talk about the Under 19 World Cup, since that was a remarkable final. Remarkable final. The semi-final was remarkable because they chased down 300 against the Afghanistan under 40 team. It was not
Yeah.
under 19, it was under 40 team. Let's be very clear about that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And then in the final, we saw a legend, basically a child prodigy. He's a child. Let's be very clear. He's a child. That
Can
once
I for the umpteenth time say, when I say it just cannot be that he's 14, I'm not doubting his fucking date of birth. I am stunned by the level of power a 14-year-old is producing. Can you all take your two brain cells and stop coming at me with this, please?
exactly,
My
exactly,
God.
exactly.
Every time, bro. Every time.
Yeah, yeah,
So much insecurity amongst Indian cricket fans. No? Today, I've
yeah,
got
yeah,
one tweet out about why I much prefer the T20 cricket in Sri Lankan grounds, and they're back at it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Same rubbish.
So much
I'll just
insecurity in Indian cricket for some reason.
So you were talking about the Kishan innings, and that came on a difficult pitch. I get that. All right.
No, no,
But
no.
now,
Listen, Suryavanshi is was that 175. You make it in a final against a decent team, smash them all over the park. I mean, some of those sixes are enormous. They're not big. They're fucking massive sixes.
Harare, by the way, the final was in Harare. The ground size was 80 meters all round. These were not big.
Dude, he's
These
hit
were not
100
small.
meters, 100, a few shots above 100 meters for sure.
He hit 4 sixes or 3 sixes out of the stadium. They had to
That's what I'm
replace the
saying.
ball.
Yeah, the power is crazy and it's across the field. Oh, the lofted sixes over extra cover. What the heck kind of power is that? Yeah? Bro, this is I am still in disbelief about not the innings. The innings is just a byproduct of the usual disbelief. Because if you look at him, he's actually only made 439 runs in this tournament. When he
Yeah,
goes big, he goes massive. Otherwise, he
yeah,
flunks, right? It's
yeah,
fine. This is all you're gonna do, no problem. We'll take the odds.
yeah.
Question is, how do you groom him to make sure this shit like this is a tornado?
I was thinking we had our own Travis Head. This is beyond. This is
I
just
mean, these
beyond.
poor kids, the other ones, Ayush Matre got so much criticism through the tournament. He produced decent innings later half of the tournament, right?
Yeah,
Produced a
yeah,
decent innings in the final as well, especially given that all that torment has come at the start. You have to see it through to 400. 400, you
yeah,
had to, after that, get. And they did that job. Superb
yeah.
job to get to 400.
Yes,
Right
yes,
after that, there's no game left. 411 is not getting chased.
yes. But think about this. 15 fours,
Kundu
15
had a
sixes.
great tournament overall. Abhigan Kundu had
Yeah,
a great tournament.
Kundu had a great tournament. I agree. One 15 fours, 15 sixes.
No, what the fuck is
150.
15 sixes? Do you understand how tired your arms have to get to hit 15 sixes?
Oh, God
15
damn.
sixes? What the hell is 15 sixes? Yeah, this is the peak of your age group. Not even your age group. I'm sorry. This is the peak of the age group, which is one generation ahead of you.
Yes, yes. I am telling you, he'll be in the Indian team playing by the end of the year. The age limit is 15.
Might as
He'll be in
well.
India.
Might as well. Why should we wait?
When he got out, look at
Bro,
this.
when I
Who?
first saw that IPL ad, right? Like that one with Dravid where they said, oh, I heard you have a 14-year-old in your
No,
team.
not Dravid.
It's
Sanju
only
Samson
Samson.
and Dhoni.
Samson
Sanju
and
Samson.
Dhoni. Samson and Dhoni. I was like, they're taking the piss. It can't be. Can't be a 14-year-old in your team. Then I actually saw him play, and then he had a couple of those good innings in the IPL. And I was like, man,
And then
this
the
is
100. The 100.
fuck off, man. You cannot convince me. You cannot convince me that what I'm watching is real. Like it just is fantasia.
One more thing. I'll tell you one more thing. You told me about the short ball that could become a problem. In this innings, he has hit 6 or 7 bounces at his head out of this into the second deck, third
What can
deck.
you say? What can you say? What can you say?
Once he's on a roll, you're not stopping this guy. You just cannot. You just cannot. Like, there is a straight arm pull. He pulls a ball over long on. for 6.
Listen, step one is 14-year-olds or this age, you shouldn't have that incredible an eye. Obviously, it's like the eye of a dead fish, right? Like it's just perfect. Like he sees it out of the hand perfectly. Then you shouldn't have the bat speed that he possesses. Bat speed is maniacal, right? And then you shouldn't have this intent. You should have some fear, something. What is this, man? What is this?
When he got out, it was 3 for 251, 26th over. They were on track for 500 had he not gotten out. 500 in a final.
This guy will make an ODI triple hundred someday. He'll
Anything.
make an ODI
Anything
triple.
is
It'll
possible.
just come off. It'll just come off. Like if Rohit got to 264, this maniac can go a little further. This is incredible, man. This is like either this is like my tweet about this was if this guy is doing this 3,000 years ago, right? He would have been called an
Hanuman.
avatar of Hanuman.
Yeah, yeah.
Had to be, yeah. Like there's this is unreal strength. This is what we used to read about in our epics that Balram, the elder brother of Krishna, was like this, had
Yes,
incredible strength.
Balrama.
Dhritarashtra was like this incredible physical strength.
Bhima.
Right?
Bhima
Bhim,
also.
obviously Bhim, obviously Hanuman. Hey, this is then it's Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Like the next in that line is Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Oh, power, yeah. I
One
mean,
more thing I
all
want.
of the other elements of his batting are what they are. They're really, like I said, you must have an incredible eye. You will have outstanding body positioning from time, like when you need it, right? They'll
Yeah.
have incredible bat speed. You will have obviously reasonable footwork. You're doing all of those things, but you have all of those other things can exist.
Yeah.
It's the preternatural power that doesn't exist with anyone else.
He's not even fully developed. He will only be fully developed by the time
What
he's
fully
21.
developed? He's eons away from full development, man. He's not like we're not even in the domain of full development. But he started masturbating 2 years ago, dude. Like, what are we talking about?
Might have been 5 years ago, considering how
Well,
rapid.
given that he's a prodigy, must have had such strength in that hand, right? Like it was done at 7. What the hell do I say about him, man? I'm in awe of this. The more I see it, and it doesn't go away, and he doesn't have bad tournaments, he doesn't have too many bad matches. Like, yeah, bad innings from time to time, bad matches from time to time,
That
but
will
never
happen.
sustained. It's never sustained, right? He always, it's not as if he comes back. He comes back with such a hammering, with a
Yeah.
kind of thing you go like, what the fuck do you do now?
Yeah.
Right? So he is, by the way, I think he might already be India's highest ever run scorer in
Yeah.
the under 19 format,
Yeah. I think
or
so.
top 5, top 6, or something of that sort.
Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
So
Look at
let's get
look at these
practical.
stats.
Let's get
Average 56.
practical.
Average
After
56.
this World Cup, right?
Yeah.
After this T20 World Cup, he's definitely going to play the next T20 World Cup,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So in the next 2 years, the investment in him starts,
Yeah.
right? And if it goes well, what are you going to do with Abhishek, Ishan plus him?
And Tilak, Surya, Dubey.
Surya will be gone by then. Surya's too old then.
I think you can keep him until 2028. He's still
Nah,
okay.
yeah, he'll be 38, 39. Surya's old.
Yeah, I agree, but he's aging well, at least this tournament. So let's see.
I mean, wow. Wow.
When we were
Tough
talking about
batting
that,
lineup.
yeah. And let me talk to you about two more things here. One is we were talking about the talent disparity when it comes to Pakistan, Australia, or anything like that. Okay, to be fair, Suryavanshi is a one of one. Literally, you cannot compare
We
anything
have
else to him.
already determined that he is an avatar, right? So this is not even one off. This is beyond one off.
Okay, that is one. Point number two. The Pakistanis were shamelessly celebrating their Asia Cup win where Suryavanshi got out early. Look what he did to them in this tournament. The World Cup is what matters, and he's absolutely went supernova. When he goes supernova, I haven't seen a sight that compares. How do you even describe this kid? This is a child. A child, I tell you.
No. There's no this is not there is no parallel to this in the sport. There is absolutely no parallel. Tendulkar is not a parallel to this. Other young prodigies at different times they've existed. They're not a parallel to this. This is ridiculous. This is no, Mushtaq Ali, on whose name the tournament is named, right? Mushtaq Ali
Yeah,
was a young prodigy.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but he's not this year. Viru is the closest thing you think of.
But
But
he
Viru
came in at
comes together
22,
later, a
21.
little later than this, yeah. A little later.
Yeah, yeah,
By the way, his son will be coming up at some point.
yeah. But I doubt anyone's son will compare to this
No.
special son.
This is, and if someone does compare to this, then I quit podcasting on cricket because cricket, as I know it, is done.
God, what a player. By the way, honestly, Suryavanshi can be a player even for South African pitches because Zimbabwe pitches were offering a lot of
No,
bouts with
what
pace.
he can be, that we'll see. Slowly it'll emerge, bro. It'll slowly emerge. Big boy cricket will be different. Yeah, I mean, he's hit a lot of guys, but when you're suddenly playing Marco Jansen at, say, at Durban or at Johannesburg, and is jumping on you, it's a different sport at that moment.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, yeah.
it's coming. In the next 2 years, it's coming because he's definitely going to be in that next World Cup.
Yes. Some were actually saying India should have just told Sanju Samson to fracture his foot and get this guy in. Like
No,
that
no, no,
was the
no.
level of.
No. This is a long tournament format, bro. You have 5 more games to go. Six, effectively, actually. 6 games to
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
It's a lot of games, right? You never know. You might need Sanju somewhere.
yeah. Well, Sanju has disappointed me consistently throughout most of the recent past, so it's not really much of a surprise. But
Yeah,
you know,
but the learned member of parliament from Thiruvananthapuram never stops writing glorious pains to Sanju, and every
no.
time Sanju,
Even he turned against Sanju after his recent failures. Like he was
yeah,
also, boss, I've had
because
enough.
once it happened, it happened. Yeah, Tharoor is a good guy, dude. Like Tharoor is never going to be diss on Tharoor. Smart guy.
Yeah, well,
But
it's not on the road.
Sanju, like, look, if you need him for a day or 2 days, right, and
Yeah,
he fires, Sanju's another killer. Like he's an
yeah.
absolute killer.
Honestly, I haven't seen a team yet in this tournament
You know
except
what I
maybe.
want to see as like the ideal match for the final is, let's say it's South Africa.
Yeah, again,
Okay,
a
they bat
rematch.
first. This time they bat first,
Yeah,
and somehow they get into us and they get close to 200. Then let's see, right? Because if you ask me to pick, and it's very hard to because the batting is incredible. It really
yeah.
is. The Indian team batting is incredible. I still rate the bowling is the stronger suit
Yes,
relative
yes,
to
yes.
every other team, right? And
And
I
no
trust the
team has
bowling
picked
more.
Chakravarti yet.
Here's the thing, so I trust bowling more. Let's say the bowling gets fails one day,
Yeah,
batting has to
yeah,
then accommodate. It'll be a very interesting match. That
yeah,
some
yeah,
major
yeah,
heroes to be made.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not that I think it'll happen. I really don't see any team coming close to 195, 200 against us. It's no chance.
Not on these pitches anyway. Not on these kind of tracks. Not on these kind of tracks. It's
You
giving
pick a
every.
track anywhere in the world, bro. This team's something here. It's got
Yeah,
something
yeah.
for everything.
Imagine leaving out Siraj after taking 3 wickets in the first game, and it's still okay. That's how crazy
Siraj
this
is
team.
always droppable as well. Siraj, you
Yeah,
also
yeah.
know that he can have brain fades like nobody else can as well. I love
That
Siraj.
is.
I've always spoken. I love his energy. I'm addicted to Siraj as a cricketer, but I understand that in a white ball format,
Yeah.
you go for the safer picks. Defeat can come immediately almost.
And finally, we'll close out with a short appreciation for Carlos Alcaraz, whose limits seem to be endless now.
Now we'll do a part on this. Yeah. We'll do Carlos. We'll do football. We got to do one
Yeah.
of those.
But career Grand Slam at 22. Buddy boy, you're only getting started. 22
Yeah,
years old.
yeah, but there is the era is a really weak era, very weak era.
Maybe, but that's not his problem.
No, that's
That's
not
not
his
his.
fault. I accept that's not his fault. I accept that's not his fault, and it's now only a question of how far he wants to sustain. That's all.
Yeah, he's already in the Hall of Fame twice over. That's how
Yeah.
impressive his career has been.
Yeah.
At 22.
And it was coming. Like from the time you were 17, 18, you knew it's coming.
Yeah, yeah,
The fact it's
yeah,
come this quickly, this well is that's a huge testament to him. He lost a few matches early on in his career in semi-finals and
yeah,
quarterfinals, and they were brutal losses. Could have gone
yeah,
away. Like, the guy just has such a joyous approach to everything, right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, the game is getting better. He's starting to create a gap between his game and even Sinner's game.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening
Right?
right now.
Although at the year-end championship, Sinner produced a heck of a win.
But the US Open final was a dismantling
It
this year.
was much as Wimbledon was, and they were both
Yeah.
surprises.
Yes,
You expected
yes.
Wimbledon to go the other direction and US to go towards
This
Carlos.
direction,
Sorry,
yeah.
to go towards Sinner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's see. Let's see what happens to the French. I mean, Sinner absolutely has to take the French now, otherwise runs away with it.
Sinner, if he wins the French, he's completed his career Grand Slam.
There you go, right? And Wimbledon now behaves more like a hard court than anything else. That's the disappointment I have, and that's where the records all comes with an asterisk for me.
I
It's
agree,
just
but
very, very different. Like the court speeds, and it's been a long time happening. It's not as if
yes, yes,
Rafa didn't
yes.
get the benefit of this. Djokovic didn't get the benefit of this. Djokovic, look at the amount of benefit he got from the fact that from 16, 17 onwards, 2017 onwards, neither Rafa nor Federer were ever at their highest. Like they would pop up from time to time, right?
Yeah,
These
yeah.
kids hadn't arrived. He was beating like freaking, Shapovalov and Berrettini, what not to go win Grand
Sitsipas,
Slam. Oh
Sitsipas.
my God. Oh my God. Tsitsipas is the KL Rahul of tennis.
That French Open final, I cannot believe he lost that final. Like after
I
winning two sets.
completely believed it. I had 2 sets to love up. I was like, yeah, you're not beating Djokovic. You're not beating Djokovic. And you made a mistake by winning the 2 sets. You're dead from here. There's no chance. When that fourth one went away, everybody knew the fifth was like, there's not even competitive this set.
Yeah, yeah,
It was a
yeah. Agreed,
procession.
agreed. By the way, Joker, I think he has realized his 25th is never going to come. This
Yeah.
final basically
Yeah.
showed it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. He's done enough. It's okay.
Yeah, yeah, he's
I thought
done
he's
more than
realized
enough.
he won't go away that quickly. He still wants to play.
I
A lot of
agree, but
respect
he's
for him, man. He went on to the View and
yeah,
he took Whoopi Goldberg apart and then walked
yeah.
out.
Whoopi is an idiot. Let's be very clear about that.
They're all idiot or no idiot. It's not. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah, 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 that I can agree with. What is even more interesting is the fact that Carlos. I was seeing his game. His game almost seems to be growing new and newer features every time I see him play. Something else, he'll come up with something else,
Yeah.
something else, something else.
Yeah.
He occasionally even uses a one-handed backhand to hit down the line. Occasionally, he just reveals it and then he just says, "Go ahead, I'll go for a winner here." Whereas Sinner is kind of stabilizing as far as I can see.
Let's see. Let's see. I mean, I think Sinner will be very shocked by that loss to Djokovic. That shouldn't have happened to him, but Djokovic turned it up, man. I mean, huge credit. That age,
Yeah.
turn it up. But I think Djokovic also got the benefit of the Musetti match. He was out in that
Oh
tournament.
my God, the Musetti match and the walkover the previous match. Come on,
Yeah,
give me a
so he
break.
came into that much fresher, helped him out to play those 5 sets, bring
Yeah,
out
yeah,
those 5 sets for himself.
yeah.
Had no chance against Carlos.
No, Carlos after a 5.5 hour match against Zverev, who was again a nearly man.
Yeah, with having had cramps and Zverev again, that's another nearly moment for him.
I don't think he's ever winning a slam if this
No,
is the
now
way
he's
he's
not.
playing.
Listen, he was a break up in that fifth set. He had it. He was on his racket.
5-3, 5-3.
He was on his racket. I mean, look, 5-3, 4-3, 4-2, whatever it is, you have to still serve out that one extra service game, right? It's not easy. It's
Yeah, yeah,
happened
yeah.
to too many players through history. So it's not that last service game
Don't
is very, very hard.
don't remind me about Federer 2019 Wimbledon. That's trauma that I cannot forget.
That's one, but it's other than that, there are many others. There are many others. I mean, it happened to Medvedev, right? Like it happened to
Yeah,
others as well.
It has
That's
happened to
that
Sinner.
last game's always a hard service game. It's always a hard service game.
Yes,
And Sasha, his game, the problem is the serve. He can
it's
hit with
always
them, man. He can hit with anybody
yeah,
off the
yeah.
ground. It's the mental element and the serve. It doesn't work.
Yep, yep. He looked broken after the game match. Actually, he looked
I mean,
broken.
look, he's right about the fact that you're not allowed treatment for cramps, and Carlos was
Yeah,
allowed treatment for cramps.
agreed,
He's right
agreed.
about that. So it's not sour grapes on his part. And but the way he framed it, and there is this growing feeling in tennis, sorry, on the tour,
Then
among certain groups of fans who like very avid fans of watching all the time. That the tour's bending over backwards for these two guys. I mean, Sinner was accommodated after a drug problem,
yep.
right? And so Carlos fans used to always be there saying he's ruined the sport. And then Carlos gets accommodated in this manner here, which is obviously much
This is
smaller
much more
case and much
minor than
smaller.
the drug problem,
Yeah,
but yeah,
but it is effective, right? Like it is a match given to him in that sense, is what Sasha is saying. Match couldn't
yeah.
have been won without this.
Yes.
So let's see how this keeps progressing. I have a feeling that Carlos now runs away with it for a while. I think his games, like if Sinner comes back from this and starts winning Grand Slams, like it starts with this French,
Yeah,
off your hat to him, man. That's
yeah,
toughness.
yeah. Especially after the loss he had at the French last year, when he was low 40 on Carlos's serve, three championship
That's one of
points
the.
up.
I mean, the thing with their matches, it's been drama, but they don't interest me as much as the big three when they played each other, because the variety of the tennis is like Sinner makes it a very straightforward match in a sense, right? Like it
Yes,
is, the tactics are very clear.
yeah.
It's high level. I'm not disputing it's high level, but and Sinner is insane at how early he hits the ball. It's like a
Yeah.
crazy level of tennis, but it's monochromatic in a sense.
Yeah.